Hello friends, welcome. Today we're just going to do a nice simple movement flow for the lower body. We're just going to begin here by rotating the ankles, balancing on one foot as we rotate the right clockwise and then anti-clockwise. Switching over to the other foot. Really feeling that balance in your opposite leg as you do this. So now I'm going to move on to mobilizing the hips. Just gentle circling with the hips initially. Moving the knees slightly and feeling the effect on your lower spine. Just opening up that area. And switching to the opposite direction. Now here I'm just minimizing the movement and not moving the knees so much. Really getting into that lumbar spine, mobilizing it and feeling the difference between this and the previous movement. Now we're going to move into a horse stance, about double shoulder width, and then hinging forwards and straightening those legs out, stretching the hamstrings. Now you can go as low down into this position as you wish, or higher up if you don't really have the strength in your legs currently. And just making sure you can see your toes past your knees. And really making sure you have that anterior pelvic tilt, so we're focusing on those hamstrings. Playing with it a bit, rocking up and down, moving side to side into each leg slightly. Really such a wonderful movement for opening up the hips and that back side of the body. So now we're going to move into a stance, just feet shoulder width apart, and sit down into a squat. And then place your hands on the floor if you can, folding forwards into a forwards fold and back into the squat. If you can't quite touch the ground, you can hold onto your shins or even your knees as you do this movement. And if you struggle with the squat, you can elevate your heels either with a pair of shoes or a couple of books if necessary. just throwing in a few spinal twists while sitting in the squat, reaching that arm up into the blue sky, or grey, as it happens in this video. Just play around with it, sitting in the squat, mobilising, and back to our forward fold. I find this is just such a useful movement. You kind of get 2 for 1, increasing the sort of bandwidth of your squat and your comfort within it, whilst also getting that beautiful hamstring mobility, freeing them up a bit. Now we're going to move from the squat to reverse tabletop and really pushing those shoulders up into the sky, and then forwards into a plank position, and just repeating this a few more times. It's just good to train that ability to actually move from the squat into various other positions rather than just sitting in it. Although obviously just sitting in a squat is an incredible exercise in and of itself. And now, just going to go into the static crawling position and feed one leg through, laying on the ground, planting your left hand and bringing the left foot through and standing up tall. This is pivotal as we age, understanding various ways we can get up from a laying position or sat on the ground up to a strong standing position without needing assistance. Coming up into that almost horse stance position, and you can throw in another hinge there if you like. With this movement, just have a play, just have a bit of fun. But this is one of my favourite movements for getting up off the ground. Switching to the other side. Beautiful flowing movements. Connecting with the earth, just jiggling about a bit. And now, if you would like to either sit or kneel as I am here, just close your eyes, breathing deep down into that diaphragm and just allowing that movement to settle within your body. Notice how different you feel to the start of the practice, and how that movement has freed and opened up your body, or even brought up tension that you didn't know was there. Allowing it to assimilate into your nervous system. Thank you, friend.